Welcome to another episode of Bench Burner Live. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We are talking about UFC 326, Holloway versus Oliveira 2. Stoked for this card. We get another numbered card after about a month. Um, all in all, the card itself is not the strongest, but I mean it's a numbered card, and the main event's a great one. So. Um, yeah, appreciate everybody for tuning in as always, and excited to talk about fights, man. Knuckles, how you doing?
Doing good, man. A little bit tired after watching that stale press conference, but I guess that's just what we're used to nowadays. I don't know why I expected it to be any different. I just hope that one day somebody throws something from the crowd or something. We get another McGregor and Diaz moment or something. That would be great. I just want a little bit of spice. But outside of that, also I'm going to try not to yawn a lot. I'm just very tired. Been a long day of not doing shit. So, oh god, there he goes. but been a long day of not doing anything. So when you're laying around not doing anything, you're more tired than ever. I swear to God, that's how it goes. But anyway, enough about me. Card looks actually fantastic in a hardcore's eyes because I think a lot of the matchups are very competitive. But name value wise, yeah, they're not phenomenal. I mean, we've got a lot of debutantes, but I will also say that's another thing I want to say. I'm very excited actually because 205 has two different debutantes on this card, and we need some new life at 205. And hopefully these guys, I don't know what the odds are for those guys, but I hope maybe they get a win. One of them's fighting Adolfo Bellato, so I'm sure he's gonna get his Oscar award again in this one. And then that guy that touches his eye all the time or whatever, like has the fucking twitch in his eye or whatever, he's fighting too. So he hopefully he gets knocked out and we see his eye twitching. But anyway, um, yeah, excited though. Excited for this card. I'm just long winding the intro, but everybody, as always, make sure you comment below. Square to intro all of our handles and whatnot. So yeah, but I appreciate all the comments. If you guys have any comments, I see snipers in the chat already. Sniper, one of our loyal ones. Fu, one of our loyal ones. So appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, let's get to it. Squared, how goes it, brother?
Yeah, so let me start off by saying follow us on our socials. X is at bench_burner, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Facebook. Everything else is at bench burner sports. You'll find us there. Um, y'all know the deal. It's a Charles fight. So for me, it's excitement matched with anxiety. I mean, he's my favorite. So that's how it is. I think we all know that feeling of your favorite fighter fighting. It's as excited as you are, it fucking sucks. You're like, oh, I could see this going the wrong way. Um, so I'm excited and I'm anxious, and let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Cool. Yep.
So,
Starting out, obviously the main event. We've got Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira 2. First fight over 10 years ago, I believe in 2015. I think Charles
in
Oliveira.
Saskatoon,
Yeah.
Saskatchewan.
And Charles Oliveira, I believe, lost via injury, if I'm not mistaken, in that one.
Esophagus injury, yes.
Yeah, that's so weird. This
Don't get
one,
punched in the neck.
huh?
Don't
Yeah.
get punched in the neck. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder how many esophagus injuries there's been in the UFC. Max Holloway, obviously, coming off the win over Dustin Poirier. Before that, lost to Ilia Topuria. Charles Oliveira, everybody knows him. He's coming off of a win against Mateusz Gamrot after the loss to Ilia Topuria. So they're both coming off of a win after an Ilia loss, which is kind of funny. The odds are Max Holloway is minus 220 favorite to Charles Oliveira plus 170 underdog. I would say that line's pretty much right on. Yeah, and this one, man, it's a tough one. It's hard. It's hard to judge like either of these guys on losing a step or not. Charles has shown evidence of that, and then he'll come back and do what he did to Gamrot. Granted, Gamrot I don't think is quite the level of some of the guys that Charles has been facing more recently. But same thing with Max. I mean, gets knocked out to Ilia Topuria. Everybody has all these questions, and then comes out and looks great against Dustin Poirier, who was I mean, he was on a retirement fight, but still, I mean, it's Dustin Poirier, so a win over him is a good win at any time. That being said, I just think I think Max has a little bit more in the tank left than Charles, and I'm sorry, Squared, but I'm gonna pick Max Holloway, and I think he is going to volume TKO him in like the 4th or 5th round. Maybe even out cold. Who knows? But I don't know. I love Charles too. Never been like he's not. I've never been like a crazy fan like everybody else is. I like him though. I think Max has got this one. And I hate to say it. I think it's. I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be close. Sorry. I don't think it'll be close. Knuckles, what do you think?
I am in severe disagreement, unfortunately, with you. But I guess that's fortunate because we get a little dissension here in the chat. But everybody talks about Charles regressing, but yet the only people he's lost to recently have been Islam, Arman, and Ilya, arguably the three best fighters around that weight. So don't know where the talks about regression are coming from when the only people he's losing to are the best. And he almost beat Arman. Some people can argue that he did. I don't know if he did, but it was pretty close. Max also, though, has only lost to the best of the best, as we know. But I think that Charles, that's the thing is Max settles in when people box with him. Charles not going to do that. Charles isn't going to like stand there and let him cut angles and box. He's going to there's a reason that they call Charles a marauder. He presses forward. Like he will be in Max's face the whole fucking time with teeps, jabs, and straights, and probably hooks. Don't get me wrong, he's going to get tagged a bunch, but the thing is, Max isn't known for his power. Like, yeah, he knocked out Justin Gaethje, but that's after walloping on him for 5 rounds. And he wasn't like, I mean, I've never seen him like really crack somebody super hard. He did knock down Dustin, which was impressive. So he's got a little bit more power at 55. But also, we need to talk about Dustin buzzed him a couple times. Like Max got like clocked a little bit a couple times in that fight. So that makes me think that like maybe the chin ain't quite recovered. We've seen Charles get knocked down. We've seen him get hurt. That's what he does. He's a lion, dog. Lions are even more dangerous when they're hurt, brother.
So lion is still a lion.
He's been finished 9 times.
So yeah, hey man, that's look at
finishes are just a number. You know how many finishes he's got,
brother. Wow. Look at the run, and that's what I'm saying. I think that I think this is gonna go. I think this is gonna end and it's gonna be a typical Charles Oliveira fight, and I think whoever wins, it's gonna be in the first round, 2 rounds. And I am predicting in this situation, maybe call me crazy. I hope I'm wrong, but I just still have faith in Charles Oliveira. And Squared really has turned me on to being a Charles fan the last couple of years. I just love the fucking guy. Like, you can't hate him because he's just genuinely such a fucking great guy. Because all he cares about is family, faith, and his fucking horses. That's the thing he cares about. Kind of like Nikola Jokic. He loves his horses, man. So
yeah, I was about to say I still really support the idea. CBS needs to do this. They need to make a reality show where Nikola Jokic, where Jokic owns a horse in that little whatever that kind of race is, and Charles is the one who races it. And just make a what is it, Robin Big style reality TV show of him.
Oh my god, they would be perfect together too. Like that would
be beautiful.
Yes, Squared pitched it first. Fucking yeah, we got to get that out there. That's perfect. That is perfect. That's why I love Charles Oliveira, because of shit like that. He's goofy, but that doesn't take away. Like that's not the only. Like he's dude. Look at he's got the most finishes in UFC history. He's a badass motherfucker. So, I believe he will be the baddest motherfucker after the end of this fight. I think he's going to get a club and sub in the first 2 rounds because I think Max Holloway is going to get hurt. Justin Gaethje said it. A lot of fighters that ever fought Charles has said it. Charles cracks, hits hard. And I'm not going to say he hits harder than Ilya Topuria, but because, Max got knocked out by Ilya, but promise you, he probably hits just as hard as Dustin, and Dustin buzzed Max. So give me Charles Oliveira. Club and sub within the first 2 rounds. I'm going to say probably first round because that's just the Charles Oliveira way. So, Squirt, what do you got, man?
Yeah, man, this is a tough one. Obviously, my heart is always going to say Charles, of course, easily, and just no doubt about it. Thinking about the fight, I can see it going a couple different directions. I think Charles's best strategy is to overwhelm Max the way that he does with his Muay Thai, with just getting up in his face, making it dirty, and elbows, knees, shit like
Don't
that.
let him cut the cage. Do not let him cut the cage. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And then finding a potential, I mean, obviously it's Charles, so like finding Max's back is gonna be ideal, to say the least. Uh but I also absolutely see a world where he even attempts to do that and Max just catches him. And Charles, he's never had the best chin. He's like had a lot of resilience, which is made up for his chin. But he has been cracked many times. He's been put out by Ilya the way he'd never been put out before. Max has been put out by Ilya a way he'd never been put out before. So it's tough. I mean, this is like it's going to be a good fight for sure. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be even if it doesn't last very long, it's going to be like a very edge of your seat, intense fight. So I'm looking forward to that. If I have to make a pick, and I really am trying to put like my heart aside, like don't pick Charles just because you love the guy. I think Charles overwhelms him in a way that no one else has. One, people don't really, overwhelm Max in a way that no one else has. Um, One, because I don't think people often try that strategy with Max. You don't see it a lot. Um, we saw or not Armin, Arnold. We saw Arnold sort of attempt it in like the sloppiest way possible, and that didn't work out for him really. He
I
also
just
like
don't think Arnold has the power to like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. No, it was just like a retard blitz, and it was like late in
yeah,
the fight.
yeah.
You could kind of say that Ilya was like blitzing him a little bit, and that obviously worked out for him. I think he's going to find that shot, whether it's a straight or it's just something a little fancier like a knee or an elbow. And I think, like you're saying, Max has been loosened a little bit. Ayo has been has been loosened up a little bit by Ilya. Ayo. Um,
Uh,
and I think that Charles is going to be able to capitalize on it and club and sub, make it round two, late round two.
well, if you guys want to see something where I think like shout out old fight. I know it's not the same like Max Holloway because it's like 14 years ago or whatever, but the Dennis Bermudez fight, which he lost, a little bit of pressure on the guy, goes a long way. You're not letting him kind of dictate his own pace and his own rhythm. I think it can really. I mean, that's what Dustin did. Dustin disrupted that rhythm like really well in the fights that he won. So, and Max been subbed before by Dustin. Also, Justin Cash in the chat said that somebody's getting slimed out. He's probably right. He's probably right. He's probably right. All right.
I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can. I know you kind of said this, but I don't know if we can reference wins from 13 years ago.
No, I'm just saying, watch the pressure in the fight is what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing. Like, honestly, just watch the second Dustin fight, and that's kind of like, a la what maybe could happen. Just pressure back. Like, don't let him get his rhythm. Basically,
Yeah. And I mean,
that's what Dustin did. Yeah.
not saying there's not a path to victory for Charles. I absolutely think that he can.
Oh, they both could fucking win on any given night. I think it's a 50.
I think Max hurts him, and in a similar way to like Gaethje and like Chandler, I don't think that.
except for Charles isn't going to be a dumbass and dip his head down as Max is throwing a spinning back kick and get his nose blasted. So, I mean, I don't think that.
I'm talking about Charles versus Gaethje and Chandler. I think that he hurts him in a similar way that they did, but I don't think he makes the same mistakes that they made to get, I think, knocked out in sub.
True. Yeah, that's fair.
But what would that mistake be though? Because
I think Charles.
All it'll be is him pressing forward.
But
It'll be him
also those guys just
shot.
like hurt him and then let freaking loose and ended up paying for it. One of them got subbed and one of them got knocked out.
I just don't.
One got knocked out a round later. The other one got subbed way after hurting him. Then Charles got up because he didn't engage in the ground, which is the smartest thing to do against Charles.
And the massive difference here is the power.
Charles back up, and then Charles proceeded to knock him down and strangle him. So it's not really
the massive difference, though, is the power difference. Okay, we're talking about Justin and Chandler versus Max Power. Like there's a massive difference between the power represented there. Like that. That's where I'm like, I think when what you said was the most accurate is probably volume TKO. Like him really kind of putting it on.
Starches him.
Yeah, no.
But yeah,
I mean, Max got a little bit more power at 55. I will give him that. He's got a little bit. He had Dustin on fucking Queer Street. Pause for in the second. I think in the second round, he had him stumbling, bumbling, and fucking trying to find his footing for a minute. So
yeah, I think. Well, another concern I have, and then we'll move on. Sorry.
You're good, buddy.
I think there's more. I don't want to say more paths to victory for Max, but I think you can consider it that. Just because I think if it goes to a decision, I don't see Charles winning it. And yes, I think Charles has a far better chance.
I can agree with that because he tends to get hurt and hit more. So yeah, I can see the decision be on the side of Max for sure.
But that being said, obviously Charles has a much better chance to submit Max than Max does. But
yeah,
I think a decision is far more likely than a sub.
I will say it would be sick as fuck if Max does get this. That would be insane if Max gets a sub on him. Yeah, that would be kind of sick. But
that would be wild. All right, cool. Well, we got that one. Regardless of outcome, can't wait to see what happens. It's going to be a banger. Next up, we've got Caio Baralho versus Rene DeRitter, or Rene DeQuitter, as Caio.
Her name's so fucking wrong.
Huh? You
said both of their names so entirely wrong.
What do you mean?
It's Caio Baralho, and Reiner DeRitter. You said Rene DeRitter. It's Reiner DeRitter. But there you go. The more you know. Sorry.
Thank God I'm not John Anik. Caio is a minus 270 favorite, and Reiner is a plus 220 dog.
That line's kind of wild.
Yeah, kind of. But I guess that kind of happens when you straight up quit in your last fight.
Sure.
I don't know. Obviously, Caio got, I don't want to say exposed, but kind of exposed against Imamov. I lost 50-45 on most cards. I didn't actually see that fight. I was preoccupied.
He got dogged on bad in that fight. Yeah,
I saw some highlights. Let's go.
That's why I'm kind of surprised by this.
Ryan RDR just looked, I mean, he quit. And that's always a bad look. Granted, that was a 5-round fight, and this is not. However, I don't know. I can't in good faith pick somebody who just got done and quitting in their last fight. Literally
five fight. By the way, he had, I think it was almost 6 fights in 12 months.
It was a lot. Overworked himself.
Just a little like it was.
Granted, that was what? I mean, that wasn't crazy long ago. I know it was a lot longer than his previous layoffs, but that was 5 months ago. So
yeah, I know, but I mean, that's why I think that's why he lost the way he did, because fucking fighting, dude. When you fight that often, it fucks with you, especially for a guy who should be fighting at 205. But sorry, actually, that's what we want. We want banter like this. So if I interrupt you, fuck you. I'm gonna interrupt you. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Damn. Yeah, no, I think, I don't know. I don't know why. I'm just leaning Caio. I think that line is a little on the heavy side, way heavier than it needs to be. But I think Caio, I'm kind of leaning on the fact that he learned from that loss pretty heavily. But I mean, I think it's always a good thing to see, especially if you're top of the rankings like that. I think more times than not, we see guys come back and they look a lot better. Granted, you could say the same thing for RDR, but I don't know. Give me Kaio by probably a pretty boring decision, honestly. I think he'll be a little bigger in there. I think he might be a hair better probably better on the feet. Obviously, not better on the ground. But I think he can hold his own enough to edge out a win. Maybe like 29-28.
I mean, I think I said what I said for RDR's sake, just to try to like make it a little bit more interesting. I think I'm leaning more towards what you said. I do think that Kaio is probably the more talented fighter. RDR, obviously, like I'm a big fan of RDR. I like the guy. I think he's talented. I just think he's so awkward and doesn't ever look good. Like he never looks good. He just does his shit to win, and he wins. He beat Bo Nickel. He beat.
Yeah, that's the thing too. He beat Bo Nickel, Rob, which split against Rob in 2025. Love you, Knuckles.
Robert Whitaker won that fight, in my opinion. I don't care when Robert Whitaker won that fight.
But regardless, it's just not the same. It's not the same thing as beating like 2020 Robert Whitaker. But
right.
He also choked out Kevin Holland. Who can't choke out Kevin Holland? He beat Gerald Schwartz, and I mean that's his UFC.
The one fight, I think the deciding factor in who I'm picking here, and I know that MMA math doesn't make sense, but his performance in the fight just made me realize how fucking good he was Kyle Bahalio's fight against Jared Cannonier. Which I know Jared's aging, but Jared is, dude, you could put Jared against fucking, I don't know, put him against DDP tomorrow, and like I'd be like, it's gonna be a tough fight. Like DDP ain't gonna probably like dominate him. It's probably gonna be a really tough fight because that's just Jared Cannonier, even at 48 years old or 50 or whatever he is. So I just think that Kyle just did him dirty. Should have got a finish. Kind of got robbed of a finish a couple times. Unlike Nasruddin Imavov, who got an early stoppage against Jared Cannonier, but we're not going to talk about that. Jason Herzog, looking at you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go Kyle Bahalio, and I'm gonna go decision as well. I don't think he finishes it here because I think that RDR also just physically looks better going into this fight. I think that's going to help him. I bet you he's worked on his cardio a lot, but I do think that Kyle probably boxes him up, honestly. And I would say RDR is going to try to get to the ground. He's probably going to try to throw those patented step-in knees, and Kyo's just going to really negate him. Kyo's been doing a lot of like switch stance stuff too. I think he fights. I remember in the Nasruddin fight, he was like switching stance a lot, which could present problems for RDR. So yeah, give me Kyo by decision. I'm really excited to see this fight though, because I do think the line should be closer, because I think RDR will make it a tough fight, but I think he might take all 3 rounds though. I think Kyo's got the edge there. So
I could see RDR getting around just by like ground control. That's my own.
The one, I don't think he's going to get ground control because everybody forgets that Kyo's a fucking grappler though. Like that's the thing. Everybody forgets Kyo's like primarily a grappler. He didn't really start striking like before the Jared Cannonier fight. Nobody knew he could box like that. So because he never really did. He was like, I think the Armin Petrosian fight, he boxed.
I remember everybody used to complain because they said Kyle was so boring because all the
yeah. So that's why I think I don't even think he'll get control. Like he'll have a little bit of control. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Kyle called him out in the press conference saying you're going to shoot right away, and he's probably ready for that. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to go Kyle. I'm going to go Kyle. Pretty solid. Probably not the greatest fight ever, but a very, very solid win by probably 30-27 squared. What do you got on that one, man?
I think y'all are stupid. So my friend Braden just texted me RDR by retard maxing, and I think I have to agree with him on this one to an extent. If it works, can you really call it the R word that I already said?
Said like
you already said it, buddy.
I think YouTube kind of gives us like strikes, they're like little softball, like, all right, we'll let you get away with that one. But yeah, I mean, his striking style, I feel like will negate Kaio's grappling. If Kaio's even going to attempt grappling, I think his striking style and just his grappling in general will match it just fine. I think he's not a better striker than Kaio, but I think he is much larger and longer, and I think that will do just enough to get him the job get the job done. I mean, shit, if he those fucking knees like don't seem to not work for him. Like it sounds stupid to just be like, man, he'll spam those knees and then win the fight. But
They're
like,
fucking dude. Look, Robert Whitaker was fucking getting hit.
yeah, they are
Oh my god,
insanely efficient. So if he can find a way to get those going, he can really put Kaio in some deep waters. Possibly break him down and get a finish. But overall, I'm just going to go RDR with a decision.
hell yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I get
yeah.
it.
Oh, also before
You at
I
least have
finish,
to you at least have to say the quitter. You can't.
quitter.
Yeah.
He did, yeah. That is also very concerning. Like you said, 5-rounder, so you can't put a whole lot of weight in it, but just quitting is quitting, and that was a very bad look. But before I stop talking and we move on to the next fight, it's a special little girl's 6th birthday. So if you're in the comments, please wish this cute little darling
Yay.
happy birthday.
So, dude, I'm trying to fucking.
She was
sleep on my
trying to sleep.
birthday.
She's trying to get her birthday rest in, and she's like, "You fuck
Happy
that up."
birthday.
All right, get back to it, Harp. Get the fuck out of here.
Happy birthday, Harper.
Next up, we have Rob Font versus Raul Rosas Jr. Meep. Rob Font's fighting Meep.
What's that guy from Family Guy? Something long tooth or something like that. He's like, we're bullies. We're bullying a child right now.
Fucking that's chewy bullshit. Fuck
He's like 46 by now or something. He's been in the UFC for a long time. I don't know.
I hate it. Yeah, he's made money. Fuck him. Yeah, this one. I kind of told Knuckles before we started this thing that my takes may be somewhat controversial tonight.
You fucking better watch it.
I am picking Rob Font for certain.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not picking that fucking loser.
I was like, come on, man.
Rob Font is a plus 195 dog. Raul Rosas Jr. is a minus 238.
What?
Yeah. I think Raul Rosas Jr. has improved a lot since his loss to C-Rod, but he's also improved against fucking Terrence Mitchell, Ricky Tercios, Arika Lang, and fucking, I mean, Vince Morales. That's not a terrible win, I guess, but Rob Font.
Gotta say, he's been so unimpressive in those fights too.
Yeah, that's true.
So unimpressive.
Rob Font.
When your best win is Vince Morales and you didn't look very impressive.
Yeah.
Was that the one where he almost got subbed twice? Or am I thinking of a different one? Which one was that?
Yeah, that was one. No.
I'm looking up the play-by-play, so give me a minute. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna look at the play-by-play.
But that being said, Rob Font has won 2 out of his last 3. Most recent loss to David Martinez. We just saw what David Martinez did to Cheeto, which obviously is what it is in 2026. But beat Gene Matsumoto. It's a split decision win. Not super impressive. But Kyler Phillips, that's not a bad win. But I mean, other than like, if you look at his losses, they have not been bad losses. Yes, he's lost a lot in the last 5 years, but the losses are to 2023 Figgy, which is not a bad loss in 2023. Corey Sandhagen, Cheeto in 2022 when Cheeto was on a generational run, and 2021 Jose Aldo, who was also still beating guys. So if you're only losing to the top guys of the division, yeah, maybe you don't belong quite there anymore. But when you're fighting a dude that's 20 or 21 years old, has looked very raw, even in his wins, has not looked super impressive, like Squared said. Just give me, I mean, I would say a Rob Font. I would think decision. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he knocks him out cold. But yeah, give me Rob Font by relatively convincing decision. Knuckles, what do you think?
So Square or Fu in the chat said Rob's gonna hurt that kid. Shout out. And 4-ounce Sniper said no chi wee wees. And I have to agree. I think in this situation, you said you don't know if he's gonna finish him. I think Rob fucks him up. Genuinely, and it was the Vince Morales fight where he was caught in like two different submissions. Rob Font is the bantamweight Neil Magny, but probably slightly better, except for he gets cracked a little bit more, but he never gets knocked out because he's got some like he has Charles Oliveira resilience on cocaine. Like he can get hurt really bad, but he gets back up. Dude, I've seen him knocked down so many times. And in this fight, Raul, who looks big against most opponents, will not look big against Rob. This is what me and Max actually talked about when they did the face-off. Rob looked bigger than Raul. And I think he's just going to bully him, man. I think he's going to use that old man strength. I think he's going to probably TKO him in the first couple rounds. I think he's just going to overwhelm him. Raul is going to try to shoot for takedowns in situations and try to use his strength, which he thinks he has, and then he's going to meet that old man strength, that Boston, that fucking New England cartel strength, and he's going to get.
Apparently, he's at TriStar now too. So
yeah, and he's fucking training with Faraz Sahabi, the one of the best coaches of all time, Faraz Sahabi. Give me Rob Font. Now I will eat my fucking. I'll eat crow if I'm wrong about this, but I
will pretend it didn't happen.
I'm gonna fucking lock this in. It's my lock of the night, Rob Font. I'm fucking calling it, dude. I am so confident that he wins. Now I was wrong the last time. I was really wrong last time I made a lock. I don't remember what fight it was, but I know I was bad wrong. So yeah, this is my lock, man. I just you're going from Vince Morales to Rob Font. Huh? Now, the one pause in this situation is that Rob Font looked like he lost a step against David Martinez, and I don't also think that David Martinez, I don't know if David Martinez really he's maybe top 15 quality because of his movement, but like the Cheeto, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think David Martinez is that good. And that's the one loss where I'm like, that wasn't a great loss. But at the same time, David Martinez is also like top 8 now, top 9, whatever. So I can't be mad about it. So, yeah, still though, I think he's gonna fuck this kid up. So yeah, Squirt, what do you got in this one?
I think this is a great lock of the week, a bench burner lock of the week. Absolutely going with Rob. Experience. Not too much to add to what y'all have said. Like I said earlier, Mr. Chiwiwis is go Preds. Has been on he's been on a good little streak here, but it's just been like unimpressive. He has not won in like dominant fashion, so to speak. Maybe a couple of them, but like he's also just left so much to be desired. Almost getting finished a handful of times. I just don't think he's ready for this step up. And it's a big step up, but at the same time, it is like kind of old man Rob. But I think that experience is what's going to get it done for Rob, as well as Raul just not being ready for the moment. Honestly, he's not there yet. He's not mature. He's probably got a pretty good future ahead of him. I honestly don't feel super confident even saying he's really got a bright future. He's just super young.
I don't think he does. I'm going to say I don't think
he's just so young. So like you can't say he's like not going to have one because he's already here at such a young age. But like him being so young is like the only reason he's really even here is because he got a fucking stupid decision in a fight he should have easily finished in the Contender Series. And this was back when Dana was still like more so in the, hey, you have to finish to win a contract on the Contender Series. He's gotten pretty loose.
The only reason he signed him was because he was 17. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, oh, he's a 17-year-old. Perfect. Oh, and like I think this was before the Sphere card, so I think the Mexican market was on his mind, getting that demographic a little more into it. Hasn't worked for Raul. Just not impressed by him. Nothing personal, but also like a little bit personal. Get the fuck out of here, kid. Yeah, let's go, Rob.
Well, also not to mention they tried to book this fight before Rob fought David Martinez. I don't know, like, why are we trying to push? He's what, 22 now? 21? Is he even 22? 21. Why are we doing that? Why are we pushing him to? He's 21. Have him fight fucking. What's Brian Kelleher doing nowadays? I know he's released. Sign him back. Have him fight fucking Brian Kelleher. Fuck. Have him fight Cody Garbrandt after he loses earlier this night. We'll cover that later. But after he loses, have him fight fucking Cody Garbrandt. There you go. That's a way to boost his name. Boom. There you go. And that's probably boosting him too soon as well. But like, why Rob Font? Why are we so eager to boost a 21-year-old into the top 10 of the bantam or top 15?
It's like not. He's also like at that age where it's not even that impressive that he's young anymore. It's like, all right, you're 21. Like other people have done this.
Yeah.
More impressive.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then he's gonna have to fight Ayman Zahabi. If he beats Rob, he's gonna have to fight Ayman Zahabi, and Ayman Zahabi's just gonna Zahabi all over him. Like, he's gonna like just do what Ayman does, and somehow find a fucking win and beat him. So,
grifting off the Mexican flag.
Love it. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Rob Font, lock of the night. Next up, we've got Drew Dober, aka the Crimson Chin, versus Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson was dressed classy as fuck tonight.
He looked good.
Yeah,
he looked like fucking Smoker Stack from Sinners.
Yeah. He looked like a extra from Kings of New York, but I don't know. This one is kind of where I don't know. Maybe I thought y'all would. I didn't think you guys would pick Rob Font. So,
what? Do you know me?
Yeah, I don't know. Call me crazy. I think Michael Johnson gets this done.
That is crazy.
The line is, which is also kind of shocking. Drew Dober is a plus 102 dog to Michael Johnson's minus 122 favorite. Would not have expected that.
Vegas doesn't know about Drew Dober's special little secret. It's his little superpower.
I think he's lost that aura. I think he has. I think he's lost his chin.
Fucking Justin Cash said in the chat. He said Justin Cash said Drew Dober be a hate crime.
I don't know, man. The scar tissue, you could always have another doctor stoppage against Drew Dober. And I am just like, I don't know. Michael Johnson is on a bit of a run. Like,
which means it's time for him to lose.
I don't know, man. Listen, I don't think so. His last two losses were a split loss to Jamie Malarkey. Then he beat Mark Diakisi. He got
Casey. God damn.
Sure, whatever the fuck, man. The guy's been gone for years.
You cannot pronounce names worth shit.
Anyways,
Mark Dyke essay.
He then got sparked by Diego Ferreira. However, looked unreal in the first round. Very good in the first round. Had Diego Ferreira against the ropes.
Looked unalive in the second round.
got partially murdered in the second round, yes. Then he beat Darius Flowers, Otman Azayatar, which obviously Otman Azayatar, that's not a good win. But
Darius Flowers isn't a good fucking win either.
Didn't say it was.
Zellhuber hasn't aged gracefully.
He beat Daniel Zellhuber. Obviously not a great win either. But, I mean, he's beating Drew Dober level guys is where I'm going with this.
Matt's trying to fucking fry chicken with no oil right now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think Michael Johnson still has hands. I think Drew Dober has a paper chin, and his face is pretty much made of tissue paper these days.
Drew Dober, paper chin? Did you just say Drew Dober and paper chin in the same fucking sentence?
Now. He just got finished by
Manuel Torres. Manuel Torres. Do you know who Manuel Torres is? Do you know have you watched?
And then 2 or 3 fights before got knocked out by Matt Favola. Yes, I said that.
So he's got a paper chin.
Got knocked out by Favola. You gonna hold that against him?
Give me Michael Johnson.
Look at what I'm just gonna say this. Look at what Manuel Torres is doing lately, and look at how many fucking hammer fists he took against Torres before. Oh yeah, fucking Mike Beltran was just sitting there watching him die. It was like, yeah, take more hammer fists. But he was also not going out unconscious.
There you go. Chin's gonna be weaker. Thank you, Mike Beltran.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna clip this conversation whenever Michael Johnson sparks him, and I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna text it. I'm gonna hand deliver. I'm gonna make it into a cassette, and I'm gonna mail it to your house, just so you have
I
it.
do have a cassette player in my garage.
There you go.
So that'll
Cool.
work out.
Awesome. I'm gonna do that for you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Michael Johnson. I kind of want. Fuck. They don't have the. Yeah, they do. Michael Johnson via KO is plus 275. Not that crazy, actually.
That's a good price. I mean, it's not a bad price.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm throwing money on that. Anyways, Knuckles, I know who you're gonna pick. Big surprise coming up.
Yeah.
Big surprise coming up. Who you got, Knuckles?
Here's the thing. Justin Cash fucking said this in the chat. By the way, Justin Cash, one of the guys that's been in the chat more recently, appreciate him. He said Black History Month is over. Drew gonna be off the beam. So basically, yeah, Drew Dober. Have you guys also, if anybody knows, I have been calling for a fight for literally a decade at this point. I've been calling for Michael Johnson versus Bobby King Green for a decade at this point because they're the same fighter, except for King Green keeps his hands down. And I think I said that in the last time we talked, which was a week ago, whenever King Green beat the dog shit out of Zellhuber. Basically, and it was kind of the same thing, just volume and disrupting him and doing the same thing. Michael Johnson is King Green, but he keeps his hands up. What happened to King Green, though, when he fought Drew Dober? He got fucking...
I think Michael Johnson is they're not... They're striking. They're totally different. Michael Johnson...
Dude, they are... I promise you... Okay, watch the speed and watch how they fight. The difference is King Green keeps his hands down he looks like a kangaroo, and Michael Johnson does this. But when they're throwing strikes, it's the same fucking fast. Like, it's the same... quick strike, fucking like moving and shit like that. And like Michael also likes to talk shit in fights too. Not as much as King, Bobby Green. But all I'm saying is Dober's going to do what he did against Bobby Green. He's going to corner. He's going to fucking pressure him. Michael has power because he knocked out. Who was that again? Knocked out Dustin Poirier. But he's got power. Sorry, I got to get my shit talking there when I can. He's got power, but he doesn't have Manuel Torres or Matt Frevola power. So he's going to have to really put it on him to get Dober out of there. And Dober is getting older, but I expect Dober to pressure him in. I think Dober's going to close the distance, and I think he's going to knock him out. I really kind of want Michael Johnson to win this fight because that's the only way that the Bobby Green fight happens, really, probably.
That's what I was going to say.
It's the only way.
I mean,
it's just tough because
I think it's two old motherfuckers right there that they can throw together anytime they want to.
I hope, man, I need it so bad. But either way, I think Drew knocks him out, man. I think Drew knocks him out in the first couple rounds. I think he's going to stalk him, probably eat some shots for his troubles, and I think he's gonna get clipped a couple times. But as we know, he has that iron jaw, and he's gonna throw a solid, probably right hook or overhand and clip him and knock him out, a la Josh Emmett, a la Diego Ferreira or whatever, the CDF Carlos Diego Ferreira fight where Michael Johnson face first knocked out type of shit. So yeah, give me Drew Dober knockout in this fight. Squared, what do you got on that one, brother?
Guess I'll be tiebreaker for this one. I guess that's my role for this.
I know who you're picking.
Who? Certainly not the black guy against Drew Dober. That's not who I'm picking. I'm a big believer in what history has taught us, and it's not been a promising story for the African-American community against Drew Dober. Jokes aside, that's not necessarily why I'm picking him, but it definitely
that's the meme hits.
It definitely pushes the idea a little bit. Yeah, I think Drew. I think this is kind of a pretty even fight. It definitely could go either way. But I just kind of expect Drew. You know, you talk about Drew having like a paper chin at this point because we've seen him get put out.
That was a wild statement. We've
seen him get put out fairly badly but we've seen our boy MJ get put out a whole lot worse.
I didn't say he had a good chin at all.
I know. But I'm saying we've seen him put out a whole lot worse, and I think that could potentially be a factor. I think Drew still hits pretty hard. Of course, they say power's the last to go, whatever that quote is. I don't even know if I believe
Yeah,
that.
power's the last thing.
Because it helps my narrative. Yeah, we'll go with that. It helps my narrative, which I don't know. I just think Drew Dober is just kind of gonna find that sweet spot and put him down and out. Two old fellows just rocking it back and forth. I'm sure it's going to be a good one, and I'm sure both guys are going to be in pain at the end of the night. So I'm looking forward to this fight. But give me Drew.
I think it's gonna be bloody as
by knockout.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, bloody. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be bloody as fuck.
I wouldn't be surprised if Drew is carrying all the damage at the end of the night. But
oh, dude, 100%, he'll fucking be tore up because, dude, I think MJ. You remember the Bobby fight? Like he was getting tagged, and I think he had that cut leaking, that scar tissue. I think that dude MJ is gonna do the same shit. He's gonna whip out that fast jab. God, I can't wait. I can't wait for this
dude.
Love it.
Interesting stat. I mean, I want to say like I'm not super confident in the Michael Johnson pick. I just kind of like that pick. But it's going to be a fucking banger regardless. I was looking. These guys have 86 combined professional fights. They both have,
there's like what a 1 fight difference between them, right? I think MJ
they both have 43.
They both have exactly 43. I couldn't remember yet.
They both have 43, and they have a combined 33 finishes, I think. So we're in for a banger regardless. So yeah, 33.
Old men still showing up, man. Love it.
Dober has 21 finishes, and Michael Johnson has 12, I believe. Or yeah,
I'm surprised MJ doesn't have more. But
yeah, 10 knockouts and 2 subs. So yeah, but that is just wild. I don't know, wild. I mean, 86 combined fights. That's a lot. So yeah, it'll be a fun fight regardless.
Sniper asked, "Is racially motivated Drew Dober a mythical fighter?" We're gonna enter him into the mythical fighter realm. Yeah, you got to. It's like sea level Kane, fucking what 2% nose breathing, fucking DDP or after post surgery DDP, shit like that. Yeah.
All right. Next up, opening fight on the main card, we've got RoboCop Gregory Rodriguez versus the Hulk Bruno Ferreira. Me and
I don't know how he says it. I don't know if it's Fajeda or Ferreira.
I don't know.
Fajeda.
But
you just kind of make the noise.
Yeah.
Fajeda. It's a lazy.
Fajeda.
Portuguese is a lazy language. I'll put it that way.
The Hulk. Me and Knuckles have been huge on the Hulk since he got into the UFC. I remember us talking about his debut. He's a fun fucking fighter. We've already seen this movie once. I don't think the sequel is going to be much different. Give me Bruno Fajeda, wherever the fuck you say it. The Hulk. Give me the Hulk. Yeah. The Hulk by smash. That's what I'm taking.
I like that. And
I don't know. What did he knock him out in the 3rd round last time or 2nd?
I thought it might have been the 1st. I might be wrong.
I thought it was the 2nd. I could be tripping on that. It was. Yeah, it was the 1st. Into the 1st. That's right. Into the 1st. Yeah, give me another first round knockout.
Like right as the round was closing. Yeah, he had him up against the cage and was.
I think the exact same thing is going to happen. I think he's going to pressure him up against the fence because that happens to RoboCop a lot, and I think he is going to knock his lights out again. Or you know what? He might sub him. He might fucking chalk us because he can sub people. He's proven that too. The Hulk?
No, Matt. Okay. You don't want him to go to the ground with RoboCop.
I know.
RoboCop's a fucking world champion jiu-jitsu player, dog.
Listen,
you don't want him to go to the ground with it.
You never know.
MMA is different.
Yeah. But regardless, yeah, I mean, the Hulk by 1st round KO. What do you got next?
Yeah, I think
the line on that is what? RoboCop is a minus 180 favorite, and Bruno Ferreira is a plus 180 or 150 dog. That's insane.
It's recent performances. It's
Yeah,
what
but
it is.
we've seen this movie before, and Bruno. It's not like Bruno Ferreira's been losing. He lost one fight. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's
I
dumb.
think it's how he looked against Marvin Vettori, but everybody looks like that against Marvin Vettori. You just can't win clean against Vettori. He also looked a little. That's where that's why I'm not gonna come out. I've got to kind of break it down. I can't outright say Bruno's gonna win. I think he can knock him out if it looks like the last fight, but we haven't seen that Bruno in a couple of fights. He's getting weirdly almost stagnant on the feet. He doesn't know where it's almost like he doesn't know where his shots are. We saw it against Vettori where he was trying to wing shots a lot. I don't think RoboCop moves like Vettori, so I'm not as worried about that. And
I gotta be
RoboCop
honest
has
with you. I just think RoboCop is overrated. His only good win.
I think he overachieved. Yeah, I think
He's good. He has a good win against CLD. Don't get me wrong.
What are they?
But
What are they
other than
ranked
that,
right now? Are they both ranked?
That's a good question.
I know that Bruno was at one.
Well, RoboCop has to be because he beat Coppola.
Ferreira beat Vittori, so
That's true too. Yeah. So you got Gregory Rodriguez. RoboCop is 13 and Bruno is 15.
Yeah, they're both. I think that Gregory Rodriguez is a little bit overachieved.
Yeah, I mean he knocked out.
I
Jack
don't have a great breakdown for this fight because RoboCop is way bigger. He's looked better. You know what? I'm gonna fucking say it just because I have faith and I think this is gonna be a good card. And it's the BMF card, so we're gonna see some BMF shit type stuff pulled out. I think Bruno Ferreira is gonna turn the clock back, and I think he's gonna do a little bit of that dip dodge and dive or whatever the fuck off of dodgeball. You know, the dip duck dodge dive or whatever the 5Ds. And he's gonna hit him.
He's gonna dobby him.
He's gonna dobby him. He's gonna fucking
Harry Potter
him straight. Yeah, I'm gonna say that Bruno Ferreira gets a knockout in this fight, man. I mean, we see Jaron Cannonier really put it on RoboCop, who is a similar size to Bruno Ferreira. They're both short kings. So yeah, give me Bruno Ferreira by stoppage. I'm not super confident, but RoboCop has a tendency to get hit. So yeah, give me that. Squared, what do you got, man?
Yeah, go ahead and add this fight to put it right next to Delize versus Vittori 2 and Charles Oliveira versus Lynch 3. And why the hell are we getting this fight rematched? Hall of Fame. I'm with Max on that. We've seen this one before, and I don't think a whole lot's changed between these two fighters to the extent that we're going to get something drastically different. So give me Ferreira by T/KO, one or the other, kind of same category type shit. Type shit. Maybe. Yeah, that's my pick. Second round.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
That's it for the main card. Do we want to talk about the Cody fight?
We wanted to talk about Cody Garbrandt. Get some talk about it.
Get some talk about it.
Get some talk about it.
Go every time so others may every time. I don't think either of y'all have seen Division III football's finest, so that reference might not have landed.
I don't care. You fucking, I love it.
Yeah. So you got Cody fighting Long Zhao. I just can't get over his first name is Long.
Long Duck Dong. That's also from a movie, so don't fucking try to come at
I was to say
from a movie.
Is that from that ping pong movie? What's that called?
No, Long Duck Dong is from fucking 16. It's from 16 Candles, dog.
Yeah. I saw that movie when I was little. I thought it was from Balls of Fury, that one where it's what's that guy's name playing ping pong?
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time. Will Ferrell yet, right? Yeah.
No.
Or was it Will Ferrell? No.
I'm
thinking of Blades of Glory. I'm thinking of Blades of Glory.
He looks like a Goodwill Josh Gad.
Christopher Walken, Dan Fogler.
That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
That guy hasn't made anything of himself out of that movie.
Yeah, no. Y'all are gonna call me crazy. Cody No loves winning this fight. They can never make me hate Cody Garbrandt. And honestly, I do genuinely, even that aside, aside the fact that I like Cody Garbrandt, I do think this is one he wins. We all know he even nowadays he picks up a win here and there. I think this is one of them. This guy that he's fighting, I mean, he's only fought other Asians, which is kind of weird. But he's lost.
I think he came off of that rodeo.
He did, but even in the regular, even in the UFC,
it's kind of what they do.
No, he did.
They just fight each other, dude. Yeah. That's all they do.
In the road UFC, he did, but even since the road to UFC, he fought Chang Ho Lee and lost, beat Quang Lee, and then lost to Su Young Yu. God.
That's the one time I think you ever actually said names correctly, pretty much.
Cody Garbrandt's a plus 130 dog to Long Zhao's minus 155 favorite.
Cody Garbrandt's a dog? God
damn. It's just kind of surprising, just honestly, even given, Cody Garbrandt's last loss was to Rhino Barcel or Raoni Barcelos.
Raoni, yeah.
And then before that, who did he lose to? He lost to
he beat Brian Kelleher, right?
Figgy. Yeah, he lost to Figgy after the Kelleher fight.
Oh, okay.
He beat Trevin Jones, then beat Kelleher, then lost to Figgy. So it's not like he's losing to bad fighters. Lost to Rob Font, Kai France, Figgy, Barcelos, 2020s. So yeah, give me Cody and Knuckles. I know you want to talk shit about him, so you can go ahead.
The thing is, so Long Duck Dong, man, his last fight, he actually looked really good, but he lost. Like, he had, because I remember I did watch that fight. Like, he looked pretty decent, but just couldn't put the pieces together to get the victory. Cody should beat him. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Cody should beat him, because if Cody's any semblance of what he once was, should. But Long Zhao is kind of like Cody Garbrandt with the power and all that, just a little bit less herky jerky movement, where you can kind of move around and do the fucking 5Ds, the dip, duck, dob, dodge, whatever, dobby shit or whatever, kind of that Cody Garbrandt does. But I think the youth is going to come out this one, man. I think that Cody's chin is also a little bit suspect. I know that Long Zhao has fucking 37 fights, which is insane at 27, I think he is. But I think they start fighting in Asia when they're 4 or 5 years old or whatever. So, so he's got a long time in the game.
Chinese
but stuff. Yeah, Chinese. So yeah, in China they start fighting it, like I said, 4, 5, 7, 6, whatever.
He literally fought most of his fights in a promotion that has the word wars in it.
No, dude, and actually, that's the thing about Chinese fighters. I think Rong Zhu is similar, and a lot of those other guys, they fight. They do fucking 20 fights in 1 year or some shit. It's dumb. They fight
especially the Muay Thai guys.
Yeah. But I think Long Zhao's got it here. I'm not super confident in it. I just think that I can't trust Cody's chin. I can't trust his age. I know he's only 32, but he's been with his road mileage, his mileage in the octagon. So his fight age, he might be 32, but his fight age is probably 40, because he's just been cracked. Even though he doesn't have also that many fights. That's what's crazy, is Long Zhao has more fights than Cody Garbrandt has. Almost, I think he has double what Cody Garbrandt has, if not more. Give me Long Zhao. Not super confident in it. I think that Cody could make some noise, but he almost had a hard time knocking out Brian Kelleher, and that's pretty fucking sad in the year that he did that in. So, Squared, what do you got to say about that one, man?
Not a whole lot to cook on with this one. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go with the experience pick, and Cody obviously has fought at a championship level. Long Duck Dong has not. But that being said, Cody is Cody. I feel like he's kind of recovered from this reputation a little bit, but it's it still was there for a reason. But Chinny, for a minute there, it seemed like all he could do was get knocked out in fights. Of course, he was fighting at a higher level at that point, and even like going down a weight class, which isn't typically good for the chin, that cost him.
He fought Cejudo, right? I can remember.
No, he went down and fought
Who, Cody?
Yeah, it's Cejudo, right? For the title.
Kai. He went down and
Oh
fought
no, Guy, yeah, Guy Cart France.
Yeah.
Guy Cart France.
So that's always going to be something on the table, is the potential just to put him out. It's very real, unfortunately. But I think I'm going to pick experience to win this one. So give me Cody by decision.
Well, one thing I'll say about this long dude, he has 27 wins and only 5 knockouts. So
that's what. God, he was throwing fire in that one fight though. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He has 27 wins.
Hold on. Reversing pick. Back up. We're gonna go with Cody Garbrandt.
He's like Chinese Bilal Muhammad.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Cody Garbrandt.
He does have 9 subs, but I don't think that's really.
I don't think Cody's getting sub. We're going with Cody Garbrandt. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We're gonna ride this train till it dies. He does look like a retired alcoholic, drug addict.
He's always looked like that.
No, dude, have you seen him lately? Like, he looks like a fucking somebody's uncle. Like, he looks like somebody's uncle. He looks rough.
Oh, he's on status. Cool. Well, we want to run through the rapid fire for the rest of them.
Yeah, I'll do the rapid fire for the rest of the card.
And you got some fucking names on here that you better pronounce right, or I don't want to hear a damn word. You got a fun.
I probably won't. So,
hey, who's going to fact check him on it is the question.
You pronounce it.
Square. I almost said that out loud. Jonason versus Brundage.
No. You.
Johnson, Dante Johnson versus Cody. Dante Johnson versus Cody Brundage. Next.
Oh wait, I'm gonna go last because I got the odds.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go Johnson. Squared.
Johnson.
Jesus. Yeah, Johnson's a -800 favorite to Brundage's +550 dog. Give me Dante Johnson though for sure.
Ricky Tercio versus Montez. I don't know. So I'm gonna go Montez. Just whatever. Squared.
Yeah, Montez.
Yeah, give me Montez because he's not Ricky Tercios.
Yeah.
Ricky Tercios is a +150 dog to Montez's -180 favorite.
I guess we. Cody Durden.
Yeah, go ahead and pronounce this guy's name, buddy. Go for it.
Cody. Easy as shit.
It's Tumen Demberall. It's Tumen Demberall. I thought I didn't.
What's his first name?
Oh, hold on. I don't have it pulled up. Let me look it up.
Neom Jargle.
Let me get. I actually think you said it right. I think I've heard it before. By the way, I listened to the Anakin Florian podcast this week, so I got an advantage on this shit.
I need to find some more MMA.
I've been listening to Believe You Me again.
All I listen to is Anakin Florian.
He does it with Felder now.
It's great. It's fucking great.
As much as I
it's Neem Jargle. It's like it's Neem Jargle or
runs too
long. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. Neem Jargle. Maybe I'm wrong.
Neem Jargle.
Sniper said say it fast like it's one word. I'm gonna go with the guy with the long fancy name. That's what I'm picking.
Squared. Let me throw a wrench in that. I'm going with Durden. Give me Cody.
I'm going with Durden as well. Cody Durden is a
Dirty Durden, baby.
Cody Durden is a +136 dog to Mongolian dudes -162. I wrote on my paper here.
Is that how you pronounce that? Mongolian dude.
Yeah. I literally wrote on my paper Durden versus Mongolia.
They got some crazy ass names, dog.
Yeah, Durden.
Dude, if he puts a fucking wall in the
have you seen the guy too? He looks like shit. I mean, he looks rough. He's only 27. He looks like he's an 80-year-old man.
Look at the one there's a one championship fighter.
It's called
there's a one championship fighter who's their champion. Look at, and he's Mongolian. He looks, dude, he looks the same. It's bad. Like, he does not look good either. I think it's just when you're fucking hunting wolves and riding across hillsides your entire life, like, probably not gonna look the best. Next is Sumaderji versus Jesus Aguilar. Give me Sue. Give me Sumaderji in that one. Not super confident, but Jesus Aguilar is like, actually, I'm pretty confident. Jesus Aguilar is not very good, and Sumaderji is like a really big flyweight, so I think he's probably gonna. Oh, we're not breaking it down. Why am I breaking this down? Yeah, give me Sumaderji. Squared.
Sorry, let me look at that again. Sumaderji Aguilar. Sumaderji, I'm a little iffy on him.
Aguilar's bad, dog. He's bad.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm confusing Aguilar with like four other fighters right now. He's a little bit of a carbon.
I mean,
copy.
His only losses are to Rafael Esteban and Tetsuro Taira. He's beaten everybody else. He's 4-2 in the UFC.
So I'm thinking it's somebody completely different.
Yeah, I was about to say Aguilar. I'm looking at him right now. I'm like, was he the guy who did this or that? There's like
one. Who's the guy that who's the guy that got like knocked out, fucking face down versus somebody? Like, there's a guy that has a name similar to Jesus or looks similar.
Korean Zombie versus Holloway.
Like it was a flyweight guy. He got fucking rocked face down. I'm still gonna go with Sumaderji, but
I think I might go Aguilar.
Yeah, I'm going Aguilar for sure. He's won 4 UFC fights and 3 of them are finishes. Sumaderji is minus 230 favorite to Jesus Aguilar's plus 190 dog.
I gotta look up who I was thinking of sometime. Anyway, next one up is Tobias. I don't know. I don't know what his first name is because I don't have it pulled up.
It's Rafael.
Okay. Versus Nergazi. I think Nergazi. That Nergazi is the guy that like fucking constantly fucking blinks. So give me Tobias just because I don't like Nergazi's weird fucking tick he has. Maybe I'm being ableist here, but give me Tobias. I just don't. Also, like that Nergazi guy got fucking. I think he got really embarrassed in his last fight, if I'm not mistaken. So give me the newcomer. We need some new blood.
He lost. He's 0-2. He lost to Sadi Baldiev and
he lost to some Baldy.
Well, dude, actually, I'm not gonna break this down crazy, but they're putting in a dude who only loses by sub to a really good submission guy. So that's all you're really.
Oh, fuck up. So Squared, who do you got in that one? Or yeah, Squared, you pick one.
Hold down.
Squared, you picking that one?
That's a birthday girl. Oh, I'm sorry. Give me Tobias. By the way, any of y'all watched the rest of it?
No.
Never mind.
Yeah, Tobias. I'm picking him to. He is a minus 180 favorite to Nergazi's plus 150 dog.
Oh yeah. By the way, 4-ounce sniper.
Dude. Oh yeah.
What?
Sounded like
Sounded
like RFK Jr.
Did I did?
Yeah, you were like, oh
yeah. Whatever. I don't know, man. I'm just here fucking trying to read off picks, man. Lee. So also 4-ounce sniper in the chat said that Sumaderji is the type of guy that will get knocked out if you close the door too hard. That shit's pretty funny. Lee is it? I don't know Lee's name, but versus Bolaños, but I recognize Lee. I'm gonna go with Lee in that fight because I know Bolaños is kind of a hit or miss type of guy, so I'm gonna go with Lee.
Yeah, give me Lee.
Yeah, I'm going Lee as well. I mean, Bolaños has just had a weird ass fucking UFC run. He's got a damn draw, no contest, win-loss. He went for the fucking.
Oh, he's going for the Brundage. He's going for the Brundage special.
Yeah. Lee, I'm going him. He's a minus 325 favorite. Bolaños is a plus 260 dog.
Oh yeah. Okay. And then the last the last fight that we're going to break down, but the first fight on the card is Fernandez versus Bellato. Bellato famously has his Oscar-winning performance.
Actually, no, sorry. Bellato's the guy that's going for the. He's got a loss,
okay.
no contest, a draw, and a win.
Okay. Yeah. So Rodolfo Bellato, he has an Oscar-winning performance against Paul Krieg in one of his fights. He's back up at 205. He's fighting at 85. I think he's back up at 205 or whatever.
Yeah, remember this is one of your 205 guys that's making his debut that we talked about.
I know, but like I think Bellato in his last fight fought at 185 against Krieg, or did he fight against?
No, because remember Paul Craig went up to light heavy.
Back up. Okay, I couldn't remember if he went back.
I'll tell you, that was a.
I can't remember if it was.
But he also fought it. He's already fought it. Light heavyweight. He lost to Navajo Sterling last, but yes, he fought Paul Craig at light heavyweight as well.
Okay. So, still staying at light heavyweight. Give me Fernandez because fuck Rodolfo Bellato, because I don't like people that try to get knocked out and sell it like in the middle. Yeah, I don't like people that flop. I don't like floppers. That's why I didn't like Aljamain Sterling, and kind of going back to not liking him because he's being a little bitch, but I don't like floppers. So, Squared.
Give me Fuke Hernandez here. Simply because he has a 1-inch reach advantage, and in these heavier weight divisions, sometimes that's just all it takes. So give me Luke.
Yeah, agreement. Luke Fernandez, he's 6-0. All of his pro fights have been in CFFC, which is, I think that's a good strategy that people should try to follow if they can. All your pro fights in LFA or CFFC or something like that. He's give me Luke Fernandez. He is a minus 230 favorite to Bellato's plus 190 dog.
You tell me we might have.
Also, your last name is like almost just Bellator, which means that's just got to be like some kind of bad omen type thing. You know, it means you're not cut out for the UFC, is what it means. Maybe not MMA at all. Maybe you should get bought by the PFL.
Bolaños is not that fun.
Fair.
Cool. All right. Well, anybody, you guys got anything else? I mean, that's the fights right there.
Justin Cash says once Bellato loses, he should DoorDash because UFC is going to hopefully cut him. So, before we close out, let me pee because I want
to. Okay.
I wish you would take the camera with him.
Sue lost the match now. Yeah, he was talking about Sumaderji. Had Matt Schnell knocked out like 3 times and then somehow still got knocked out.
I just saw a Sniper's comment. I think that was Sniper, right? Yeah. Hanging with the boy. How pissed drunk was he that he just kept on saying that? What are you talking about? It was on Tough. Cuddy Garbrandt. He just like kept on going. I don't know. I don't think I ever watched that season, but there's just like a clip of him just kept on saying, "Hanging with the boy."
What is that from?
I'm pretty sure it was Tough, right? It was his season on Tough. I never watched that season.
I haven't watched Tough legitimately since like Michael Bisping and Dan Henderson was coaching. So that was the Kimbo Slice season. Right. I think I tried to watch the Conor McGregor
fights. I just skipped to the end and watched the fights.
Oh, I did try to watch that one too. So yeah, the only one I've watched all the way through in a long. Oh, Justin Cash suggested something we've been talking about. Can we get a bench burner parlay?
Down for that.
Okay.
I don't think we won't agree on it, but how about we could
scrump something together, you know?
Okay, hold on.
Get something mixed up.
Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira under 2.5 rounds.
I was gonna say that, so you're gonna go with that? That's yours. Yeah. Is that yours?
I'm good with that one.
I'm fucking thinking. Hang on.
Dober and Michael Johnson to not go to finish.
To not go the distance, I got. Give me. Hold on. It's each. So a parlay is where we each come up with our own. So you said Max Holloway versus Oliveira under 2.5.
I didn't know those were the rules, but sure, that's mine.
That's how I watch a lot of
Let me look at
fucking
this.
MMA. I watch a lot of MMA betting shows.
Oh, here.
Give me Bahalio versus the Ritter.
Oh,
The
no.
Ritter. Hey, Max, you got the odds? You got the odds up? Can you pull up odds?
Yeah.
Tell me what's better, Bahalio versus the Ritter over 2.5, or Bahalio versus the Ritter to start the third round?
You said over 2.5?
Over 2.5. Or sorry, yeah, over 1.5. Over 1.5.
Give me a second.
Or to start the third round, if you can look that one up too.
Some of these aren't going to be available yet. Some of the props, but let me. I can. Oh wait, I can.
I'll go back tomorrow and make like a nice little graphic for this.
Justin Cash is going to get some shout outs for this. I like this. I like this idea. We'll come up with these next time, guys. We'll try to get our picks in earlier for the parlay. So, and how we'll include our producer too, who we got to get back to work soon. Me and Squared are gonna we got to do a fucking
we're absolutely doing one this week. I feel like
yeah
shit. You know, shit's been going on, so
yeah
has yet to happen. But Coop, you better saddle up. We're putting your ass back to work. He's had a nice fucking year off at this point.
he's been chilling. Just tell me what I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm not even gonna fuck with starts third round. I'm just gonna say
over 2.5 is
what's better, -2.5 or over 2.5 or over 1.5? Probably over 2.5, right?
over 1.5 is -370, and yes, over 2.5 over 2.5 is much better. You said under 2.5 or over? Sorry.
Over. Give me Bahalio versus the Ritter over 2.5.
Yeah, that one is much better. -370 for over 1.5, and then you got over 2.5 was like -2 something. It was
hang on a second. I'm gonna piece this together. By the way,
-195. Yeah, so we've got. I can put it together. Hold on.
Yeah. So they know the odds if they're gonna bet this.
What do we do? Under 2.5, over 2.5, and then you go for it. Square's looking right now. Right now, I can't see it. Move knuckle screen thing. With just those two, doesn't fucking say.
Give me
a man of a midnight.
I want to throw a winning method in there. Give me Garbrandt by decision.
Okay. Oh, mother. Okay. I go again.
Give me a man midnight.
I'm gonna bet that too. Our little parlay too. That way.
I'll take that bet.
What is the what's the odds for the?
I'm telling you right now. Hold on, I had to log in. It won't let me. It won't give me.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, mine says that my fucking password expired. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I just have never logged in on my laptop.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to log in on my phone and it's telling me that my fucking shit's expired.
Here, I'll just fucking. All right. We did Max Holloway under 2.5, over 2.5, and then you did Cody Garbrandt by not decision.
Yep.
It's plus 1,200, $10 wins, $130.
I like it, fellas.
I like it. Let's rock with it. Sorry, I'm updating my shit because I'm gonna bet that. It's probably better to bet it right now before the fucking odds change.
If I'm the one who ruins this parlay, I will be in an obituary come Monday.
No, dude, that's the thing. If you guys ever watched,
I can't handle.
You guys need to watch. You guys need to watch Boys in the Back. That's where I get a lot of my like fight bet odds shit is from
Love
that.
boys
Like,
in the back.
yeah, they have the
Boys
parlays.
in the back. Boys in the back.
Boys. They fucking have those parlays rocking all the time, and they are like always in the negative. So I don't expect us to do much better. But um, fuck yeah, dude. All right,
We're
so what
different.
do you?
Built different.
Let's fucking. I'm gonna throw a little.
Like
I'm gonna throw a little
incorrect.
fucking. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw a fucking unit on it. I won't say what my unit is. It's tiny, like my penis. But but
Hey, don't lie, dude. Don't lie to our viewers.
but I'm gonna throw a unit. I'm gonna throw a unit on that bitch. Justin Cash. Appreciate you, brother. Hopefully that does cash. I think us going odds way like I like going odds better than what I'm talking about is like instead of straight picks, I like what are those
Over
called?
under
Like
is what you're looking
over
for.
unders and shit like that. Like yeah, variables.
Props.
Props, yes. So
But we also, I mean, winning method's not really a prop, but yeah, I like it. Hopefully it hits. That'd be awesome. Good
oh
start.
dude, yeah.
Maybe
Also,
square graphic for
yeah,
us.
oh yeah, I'll do my bit when we close out. I've got something to say, so I'll say it when we close out. So
Cool.
if we're
Well,
ready.
those are the fights. Got out of here in about an hour and a half. Good time. We appreciate everybody tuning in as always. This was a fun one. Some actual dissenting opinions, which we haven't really had in a while. So that's always fun. Just creates better conversation. So we appreciate you guys being active in the chat. It's going to be a fun card. Was not a fun press conference, but they never are these days. That's okay. At least we get fights. So, dude, God, this guy is fucking.
What? No.
He's got the damn
don't throw
cowboy hat
accusations.
on.
Don't throw accusations.
Man.
Just a cowboy chilling. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, right. Anyways, appreciate everybody tuning in. Good episode. Got a fun card hopefully this weekend. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Knuckles, take it away.
Yeah, man. Like I said, looking forward to this card. I think there's going to be a lot of fun happen on this card. I don't know if it's going to be as good as Mexico because that shit was just a banger card, man. I don't know if you can match that. Also, we didn't talk about that much breaking down the card, obviously, but I'm going to say real quick, Mexico. If you guys haven't gotten a chance or don't care about watching shit that you know the results about, go check out the Mexico card. You're going to have a good time. Also, going forward, we're trying to do like we're gonna do a little bit more here and there. I think something I'm gonna do that I'm trying to plan on, and I got inspiration from Long Island Luke from Main Card Minute. He does a thing called prop quiz, where it's a gambling kind of like it's almost like Jeopardy. It's Jeopardy but with MMA questions. But instead of that, I'm not going to do that. So I was thinking of like I'm going to look up other game shows to copy. So, but shout out Long Island Luke for the idea off of Main Card Minute. So appreciate that. So stay tuned for some trivia based shit going forward. We might have some guests on for some trivia stuff too. Uh, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to talking more MMA, and I like trivia shit, and that's kind of why I was thinking of that. Because if anybody knows me, I like talking about MMA a lot. So, but anyway, appreciate everybody tuning in with the comments. Justin Cash, specifically appreciate you for sure for coming in with the parlay idea because we've been meaning to do that. I've been meaning to bring that up. So, shout out Justin Cash for that idea. Shout out 4 Ounce Sniper and our boy Fu in the chat, as always, waiting on us to start, as they always do. And yeah, recommend this shit to your friends, family, coworkers, whatever. We appreciate it. And see you guys in the next one. I think there's a London card not too far away, right? Is that the
Next weekend.
Yeah. So
Wait, no. Actually, no, it's not. Limos versus Robertson is next weekend.
Okay, so we got London.
Well, that's Emmett versus Vallejo. Sorry, it's the main event.
Okay. So
Apex card.
I knew we had a London card coming up here.
That's at the end of the month. It's week after next.
I'm looking forward to that one. But anyway, Squared, take it away, buddy.
Yeah, of course. Follow us on our socials. X is at bench_burner, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, all the other places at Bench Burner Sports. kind of like I said at the start of this live, very excited this weekend, very anxious for this weekend. So it's going to be a good one. And yeah, I'll make like a little graphic of the sorts that we can put up tomorrow of our parlay and for y'all's enjoyment and for y'all to, if y'all feel like it. We're not going to tell you what to do with your money, especially if losing that money is on the line. But
I will do it.
Yeah,
do it.
But feel free to jump in on this one with us. It's going to be fun. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, fuck.
All right.
I did not do that.
Bye.